Hello and welcome back. I'm Lisa.
And I'm Erin.
And this is the Getaways Podcast.
Before we start talking about anything, I just want to say yesterday was our 1-year anniversary of our first podcast.
Woo woo!
And we've had a lot of downloads, a lot of people listening. So hi, thank you.
Thank you very much. And we shall eat cake in our own honor today.
Lots and lots of cake.
We suggest you do the same.
It snowed last night.
It did snow. And I know we both woke up and looked out our windows early in the morning because it was supposed to snow from 3 to 6?
Yeah.
And
it was done at 6 o'clock. It wasn't snowing when I opened my window.
I jumped out of bed and it was Christmas morning and I ripped my curtains open and I was like, there's snow.
It's gone now.
Yeah. And it's not even lunchtime.
No.
But it's nice. And Rex had a great time. We went down to the corner and there's a big sort of turfed off sports court area.
Mm-hmm.
And he did donuts for 20 minutes and slid and played with the ball.
Yay for Rex.
And he thought that it was the best day ever. And all of his friends were there and he totally ignored all of his little dog friends and just wanted to play with the snow. It was very funny.
Well, good for you, buddy. Well, Thanksgiving is this week. And then Christmas season kicks into high gear, doesn't it?
It does. And shopping season, which we're going to have some ideas on the website if you are buying for a traveler.
Yes.
So check that out. Things that we like, and we even did some games that if you need some entertainment after Thanksgiving dinner, if you know what I mean, that tie in with our trivia.
Yes,
podcast.
And we always take games with us on the road when we go on vacations because it's just a nice way to, when you get home, because we do Airbnbs or even in a hotel when you get home to have some bonding time.
Yeah. All right. So today,
Vienna.
I
really love Vienna, and I've only been once.
Yeah, I've been there twice, but the first time I was in college, and it didn't really count because I was, I'm sure, dumb and did dumb things. But it is this is a weird thing to say, but I feel like it's a very specific city. It's much classier than a lot of other places.
It's elegant. It is an elegant city.
Yeah. And even the decorations for Christmas time are chandeliers hanging in the middle of the street. It's just another level of just classic, beautiful, clean, all of the things, but there's just something different about Vienna.
No, I can't wait to go back. And I want to go back at a different time of year because we went for New Year's. We went the day after Christmas last time. But I also want to go back because it's so magical at Christmas time.
It really is. And it's hard to not want to go back because we weren't there for a ton of time.
No.
And I had to leave to go to immigration, remember?
Yeah.
I had to go deal with my paperwork in Florence. So I had to leave at the crack of dawn. No, I went overnight, didn't I?
No.
Yeah, I went overnight. I slept on the train where I didn't sleep on the train, but I was supposed to.
She had pink eye.
I had pink eye and I was ugly as sin. Anyway, happier topics. So one of the things I think is crazy cool about Vienna is, well, first of all, 3 major, incredibly smart people are from there, which always stick in my head, which is Mozart, Beethoven, and Freud, right?
Yeah.
But the music element to Vienna is so deep and so impactful. I feel like there is music everywhere you turn and everywhere you go. And whether it's a concert, which we never did, that's something that I would want to go back and do, is go to a proper, either to the opera, just because I've never been to one, or to the opera house, or to they had all those dinner concerts, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. What I will say is our first day there, we went downtown and they had that big, it was still Christmas time and it was close to New Year's, but they had a big stage set up next to, is it St. Stephen's?
St. Stephen's Cathedral,
and
yeah.
They had an orchestra on the stage and it was the most magical and amazing introduction to the city. I was just like, wow. And then on New Year's Day, they have a whole bunch of concerts and they piped them. They piped them over, so even if you weren't in the concert, you could still hear what was going on. It was kind of fantastic.
Anywhere in the city.
Yeah.
But I felt like it was even before New Year's, there was just music everywhere.
Yeah.
You couldn't not be inspired by it because it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
which leads us to one of my favorite places and one of my favorite things that we did there, which was the music museum,
Yeah.
the House of Music, right?
Haus de Musik.
Yeah. Which I think we talked about this a little bit on another podcast, but it is the most like interactive, cool music. Well, it's the only music museum I guess I've ever been to.
Yeah. It's super cool. And Dylan was what, 15?
Was he that old? He was 19. Yeah. Oh, it was 2019 when we were there. But there, remember the staircase? It's like the big piano, except it's an actual staircase piano.
Mm-hmm.
And so you would jump on a different.
Well, hold on a second. If it was 2019, he was 12.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yeah, I thought he was littler than 15.
Okay, so he was 12. Sorry, I interrupted you.
So like it's like a real piano from Big, but it goes up the stairs in this museum. And so every step that you take up the stairs, it's a different note of the piano. And so you can run up or run down or skip. I mean, it's like, it's super fun.
I've got pictures of that. I've got pictures of a lot of it on the website already. It's on the Vienna Post. But yeah, and another favorite part I loved there was where you conduct an orchestra. We all failed miserably at it.
I didn't do it. I thought just Dylan did it.
Oh, I thought we all tried it. I tried it. I was horrible.
So you have like a interactive, what would you call it even? It's like a screen of people and an orchestra.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know how they do it, but it's a screen. You see a video, or not a video, but an interactive video of an orchestra, and then there's a conductor, but he's kind of judging you basically.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't stay on beat, they all stop and like bow
boo
their heads
you.
and boo you. I don't know how.
They shame you.
Don't know how they do it, but you can succeed at it. So I think it's real. Right?
Yeah, I have no idea, but it's super fun.
It's fun.
And there's also another place where like you could write your own song and then it would play out. And then obviously there's a lot of learning to be had too. There's a lot of information about Mozart and Beethoven amongst all of the others whose names I will not try and remember at the moment. But it's really smart. It's really well done. It's for all ages, even though it's classical music based.
We would go back.
In a second. Yeah. And Dylan loved it at 12. He would have loved it at 5.
And he'll love it at 19
when
I go back. What I will say, for all of you who know me, all you listeners that know what I love, it is the classier, more elegant version of the dungeons. It is. It's interactive. The Music Museum.
Oh, no.
No, it's a classy, elegant version. It's not like the dungeon creepy version. It's like, it's interactive. It's fun.
But there's no like dumb actors. And I mean, it's not like that kind of interactive.
I like it. I think I would put it in the same category.
Don't listen to her. But definitely, I think for all ages, and it's not expensive, and it's like the perfect, it doesn't take up too much time. You can spend an hour to 2 to 3, depending on how slow you want to go through. But definitely in my mind, a must do.
Definitely.
So then another place that Dylan and I went, I think it was New Year's Day morning. We just kind of wanted to explore and go for a walk. So we walked over to the Schönbrunn Palace.
I don't know if that's how you say it.
And we walked all around. We didn't go inside. I don't even think it was open because it was a holiday. But the grounds were so incredibly expansive and beautiful. And there's like little mazes that we would play in. And, like we said, he was 12. So he was, like it was all about exploring and like being all bundled up because it was freezing outside. And it was just really beautiful. And the palace is beautiful. The grounds are incredible. And I would definitely next time want to spend more time there and go in and really take a look around.
Yeah, same. And then we went into St. Stephen's Cathedral.
I did not. You guys did.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really beautiful. It's right in the center of the center.
Yeah. And it was built in the mid-12th century in Gothic style. And it is, it's just beautiful.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And then when we went to Nash Market, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, that place is cool.
It's like a street market. And they have really interesting stands where you can get anything from like CBD to vinegar. And we got a whole box of different kinds of like a vinegar tasting.
Yeah, I mean, we spent like a long time in there with
We
them,
did.
like tasting all different kinds, and they were explained like where they came from and how they made them and everything. It was really interesting.
But if you're in an Airbnb, there's like produce stands and there's like food stands there. You can eat there. Like you could spend the whole afternoon at that market.
Yeah, for sure. And
really
it's
nice.
huge.
It's really big. And it's right in the center.
Yeah.
So that's a fun place to go. We didn't make it to the library, but I heard good things about it. We should put that on our to-do list.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. For sure. And the opera. I mean, I know I said it
Yeah, you
before,
said
but
that.
the opera is really, something that I think everybody should do too. It's such a staple part of the music culture there and the music history there.
Yeah.
Plus, the building is supposed to be just absolutely extraordinary. So check that out, if you will.
Now, this isn't so much a landmark, but what I will say to everybody, my favorite cake comes from Austria, and the best, it's called a Sacher cake, and the best place to get it is Cafe Sacher. It's famous. It's delicious. There's always a line to get in.
But describe it. What makes it different?
Okay, so it's kind of dense. It's not airy. And then it's got like the traditional one has apricot in the center, and then it's got kind of like a chocolate ganache frosting on it. My friend in Italy made it for my birthday, or had it made with cherry, and I will tell you that was delicious. But yes, they're so good. I've got pictures of them on the internet, on the website, because I love them so much. And I think next time we go, you have to try it. You like apricot.
I don't like fruit and cake. Can't change my mind on that one.
Okay.
They do have glorious coffee drinks there, though.
Oh, they do. So yeah, Cafe Sacher. If you're in Vienna, you should definitely try to go there.
I will say that there are also really, really fabulous parks all around Vienna. We had Cash at the time, and I would just walk him for hours and hours and hours. And it was just like beautiful pathways. They also have the oldest zoo in the world in Vienna.
They do?
Which is not somewhere I would have taken Cash. But
No.
it just struck me, it just reminded me that they just do outdoor space really, really nicely. But
well, they had all those like dog park after dog park gated along the river. Remember, we'd walk from one to across the street to another one. That was really cool.
Yeah. So just walking around the city and enjoying the parks and the different neighborhoods, it's a very special place.
So we got there probably on the 28th, but Christmas markets were still going, all of them.
Yeah, full bore.
And they're big. They've got great Christmas markets. The one at I don't even know how to say it, but the Rathaus
Platz.
Yeah, that's where we got those ice cream cones full of creamy deliciousness, and that's where their New Year's like fireworks show was. It's right across from the opera. It was beautiful and huge. Bigger than Cologne, I feel like, in space.
Yeah, I don't know if it was bigger than Cologne in front of the cathedral there, but they do have an ice skating rink. They have, I mean, that's where like the countdown is at midnight. I mean, it's certainly very, very large, and there's a lot of stalls. There's a lot of food. I don't remember there being so much shopping, but a lot of different kinds of food and a lot of people. I mean, it was crowded.
Packed.
Yeah.
I mean, it was New Year's Eve when we went to that one, but it was early because it was way before our dinner and thing, but it was packed. And then when we walked home back to the hotel, we passed that other one, the Spittelberg. We didn't even go in. We just kind of looked down at it. But the day before, we went to the one in front of the palace, right?
Yeah.
Which was,
Well, and the thing about Vienna, too, is that there was like music on every corner, and there was stalls set up where you could just get like Glühwein and Kinder Punch everywhere. Because remember, right behind the cathedral too, when we stood there and listened to the music, we all went and got it. That was where we got our first mugs.
Yeah.
And like realized about the mug tradition too, of collecting Christmas market mugs. But yeah, I mean, it's sort of like the whole city sort of becomes a Christmas market in a way, because there are pop-up stalls with food and drink everywhere and people playing music on every corner. And it's very, very festive.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's because it was the holiday season. It's a big town. Like, it's a big town. but it never felt big. Like even when we were crossing big roads, I didn't feel like we were crossing big roads. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that intersection right in front of the open air market, what's it called?
Nash.
I mean, that
That
intersection
was
is
big, but like
enormous.
once we were in, like on all the shopping streets, even though they were car streets, it still felt like a walking town to me.
Yeah, there are still a lot of walking streets too. That's where my favorite chandeliers are of the Christmas market. But I mean, it's a very doable city, and it's not like, you know, and the public transportation is good, so you don't like, need a car once you're in the city, and it's very easy to navigate and get around and figure your way through.
Now, I would say I could live there in a heartbeat. Lisa loves Vienna, but you said you probably couldn't live there. And
It's just not my food bag.
yeah, it's German food. I mean, it's not, it's Austrian food, but it's the same. Like it's schnitzel and
Sausage, there's a lot of sausage.
spatzel. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, the little pastas.
Yeah. It's warm comfort, poor food, I guess, which is always the best. Like from way back in the days. Humble.
Way back in the days, Austria was a huge,
Well, that's true.
had money.
All right. Sometimes I say things that aren't true.
But no, there's I mean, it's hearty food. It's you know, it's cold weather food,
Yeah.
which I like sometimes. I just don't think I could eat that all the time. But again, the coffee's really great. The cake, the torte, and you know, it's a good city for food. I don't mean to say that it's not. It's just not my everyday choice. The other thing that I don't think maybe we've talked about them, but our Mozart balls, which are all over Austria, which are little round. They're usually wrapped in gold with a picture of Mozart's head on them, and they are chocolate and marzipan. I love them.
I don't.
But they are everywhere. They are a huge staple of Austrian dessert and treats, and a great thing to bring home to people because you can't really get them anywhere but Austria.
So where we stayed, I loved.
Yeah, no, I would stay there again in a minute. It was very, very nice. The Imperial Riding School. And that's where we had our like first real New Year's party.
Yeah.
And we stayed, so we got like a package where we had the room, dinner, and then breakfast the next morning. And then there was a really nice buffet dinner, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And then there was a DJ and dancing in the lobby.
And there was a party upstairs but Dylan was young, so we couldn't do. And we had a dog that did not like fireworks, so we wanted to be in the room at midnight.
Yeah, but it was like the perfect New Year's Eve, and could see the fireworks from the hotel.
Yeah.
Without the noise for the dog.
Yeah. The hotel was great. They had a whole like separate building across the parking or across the driveway that had like aperitivo hour where you could get free drinks, wasn't it? And food.
Extensive food. I mean, it was like a full, but like you could have a whole meal there.
We planned some of our afternoons around being back for that.
Yeah. And like I said, there were so many places to walk the dog and so many lovely parks and little areas that it was very easy to get around and enjoy the city on the quiet side too.
Yeah, because it was a little outside of the center. But it's walking distance for sure.
And remember that, I don't even remember what denomination it was, but there was that beautiful church right across the street. I think it was like Russian Orthodox or something,
yeah,
wasn't
that's what it was. Oh yeah, that's totally what it was.
But I mean, it was like spectacular. It was so pretty.
It was beautiful.
It looked like it belonged in St. Petersburg.
Yeah, it did. It did. It made you not know if, like, it didn't feel like it was very Austrian when you'd walk out and see it, but it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I have that up on the website too. If not, I'll add it. I'll add it for sure. But I really want to go back.
I do. I definitely want to go back as well. And there's a lot that we didn't see. I mean, there's the Freud Museum.
Yeah.
Which we didn't go to. There's also I mentioned the zoo. There's also a children's museum there. I mean, I just feel like it's a big enough city where there's something for everyone, and it's things that you wouldn't do anywhere else.
Well, our hotel was called the Imperial Riding School, and that's because they have a big Spanish riding school there, and it's super famous, and they have put on like shows, and you can go watch them train and stuff all the time. So if you like horses, that'd be good.
Yeah. But yeah, I feel like there's so much to do and so much to explore, and we definitely need to go back.
I will say they speak German, but I felt like most people spoke English.
Well, we never had a problem.
We did not. And the Austrian people are so kind and so welcoming and warm. I really like the Austrians.
And there is, I mean, do you remember that place that we went in? I got sausage, and that's why I remember it. But it was kind of near Cafe Sacher on a little street shooting off of the big one. And we sat on it was a high top.
Yeah.
Like that was
and it was
the
like
coziest.
a navy blue paint inside because it felt very, it's going to sound, but it felt like Austrian Ralph Lauren inside. It was,
But it was very, very cozy,
Yeah.
and there was a fireplace, and it was just like, and like warm, heavy
yeah.
food. Like it was just,
and it felt like a community in there.
Yeah.
Like it was, that was good. I'll have to, I have no idea what it was called, or I would put it up on the.
Well, I mean, it wasn't anywhere that we intended on going, but that's kind of the fun, right? Is you just stumble into some place and you find somewhere great like that, and it changes the whole like day, because it was like, then all we wanted to do was eat hot drinks or drink hot drinks and walk around the city all cozy.
That's what I want to do every day in winter.
But yeah, I think that covers the gist of our experience there, but there will be more to come.
Yeah, it's definitely a go back to explore more. So Austria, put it on your list. We have blog about it with more details, and I have the Christmas market details of Christmas market blog up with the times and dates and where to go in the city for that.
All right, we're going to go play in the one drop of snow that's left. So thanks for listening.
Check out the website at www.thegetawayswithaz.com, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.